We're live here at Operation BBQ Relief, BBQ Relief, and I'm here with Stan Hayes, the CEO of Operation BBQ Relief, and I want to just show you the inside of how they're going about feeding, providing 200,000 meals to our first responders affected by Hurricane Harvey. This is a tremendous benefit to our community. Not only does it provide nourishment, it also is pretty good, and we're so grateful to them for coming out from all over the country and providing these meals. I first got the call from one of the judges, the judge I worked for when I moved to New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina, and it has come full circle. After picking up the call about Operation BBQ Relief, I was able to connect them to some of our first responders. Little did I know that what I thought was going to be a few meals turned into 200,000 meals. So without further ado, I'll turn it over to Stan. He can tell you a little bit about Operation BBQ Relief and its origins, and then what is happening here, where we are, what this big screen is, and
Sure.
go from there.
So Operation BBQ Relief is a disaster relief 501c3 nonprofit. We started after the Joplin tornado in 2011 when we got the barbecue family, competitors, judges, anybody in the barbecue community that wanted to come to Joplin and help. And what we thought would be 3 or 4 days turned into 11. What we thought would be 4,000 or 5,000 meals was our first full day we were there, and we ended up doing 120,000 meals from a parking lot.
Wow.
And left that parking lot knowing that we found something. There was a need that was not being met, and that need was the immediacy after a disaster. So we're generally on site within 24 to 48 hours, setting up infrastructure, sometimes even cooking, providing meals at times. This is the first time that we were driving in while a lot of the flooding was still even occurring, because we rolled into town on Monday morning and actually had to stop until we could get down here. But we set up this location here on Tuesday and started with meals on Wednesday. And we've had, I think, I'll have Brian go through the spreadsheet and everything over here, but we have had somewhere around 140, 150 different, whether it's fire station, police station, churches, civic groups, just organizations and people that have wanted to help their communities come out and pick up food. And like you said, we're over 201,000 meals in 6 days.
That's unbelievable, insane. And I'll tell you a little story. When Chief Garcia called me and said, you got to come see this, you got to come see what that call ended up doing. And I said, sure, I'll come see it. And he said, it's 200,000 meals. I honestly can tell you, I thought he had made a mistake. And I said, 200,000 meals? Maybe he means 2,000 meals. And until I toured the site did I believe it could actually be 200,000 meals. So I'm going to also compliment you not only on the mission of the organization, but just how well run this thing is. So I came in here and was such a nerd last night when y'all were showing me the computer screen. So we're going to focus in on that. But then I want to compliment all of the amazing volunteers that I've met from all over the country. I mean, literally Virginia, Mississippi, California, Florida, you name it. You got everybody on the table. How did you do that?
It's not really me. I take no credit for that. It's the bond of barbecue and the barbecue family, the competitors, the enthusiasts, the people that want to do good, that watch what we do and want to be part of it and want to help the community. And they all came to Houston to help the community.
Thank you so much for doing that. So now let's turn it over to some of this
all right, so
high
you want me to
level
drive
technology you're using, because we also love to see innovative things happen even with barbecue.
So basically what you have here, this is these are all your different locations that have picked up throughout the week, contact information, and all a little bit of notes for us. This is a column that's going to be your lunch and your dinner, and then once they pick up this, say for example, this 1,000 meals, once they pick up their 1,000 meals, we'll mark it off over here and check it off as gone. And some people request no veggies. We got all kind of. We don't take very many special requests because it's hard to take it, but we do some. But so keep on going down here to the bottom, and then we have running totals of everything. Like this morning, this 4,000 is already gone and is already being delivered.
Tell me about airdrops. What's that?
So airdrop, we've actually partnered, and we have some Black Hawks that actually picked up food yesterday to these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 locations, and we dropped food yesterday. We've already hidden what we did yesterday, just so it's easier to read, but we're sending over, let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11,000 meals right here is what we're airdropping to the Beaumont, Orange, Ford Park, all of these areas. So we're airdropping 11,000 meals to that area today. So for right now, for lunch, we're at 22,900 meals. This is a moving targets, and they're hard to hit when they're moving. And what I mean by that is, people will constantly call all morning. You got any extra food? You got any extra food? I need, instead of ordering 1,000, I need 1,500. So it's a moving target. We do our best to meet it. This is my dinner total, which is 16,760. Bring me up to right now, right around 40,000 meals. So we'll go over 40,000 meals, I can promise you, at this location today. Our running total, after lunch is out, that'll be our total that we've served. So that brings us to right at a little over 200,000 meals that we've cooked and served already. At the end of the day, we'll be around the 241 to 245. And now this is
that's this location.
It is only this location. You got to keep in mind, I'm feeding also in Victoria area, and we flew supplies over there yesterday. So those numbers aren't even in here. And he'll do right around 10,000. So we'll be real close to the 50,000 meals served in Texas by OBR today.
250. Oh, to just today.
No, today 50,000, but putting us at 250,000 meals.
250,000 meals. So
in 7
forgive
days.
me for saying 200,000 meals. It should be 250,000 meals that are being served. This is incredible. So I'd like to check out the operation. Sure. So thank you for my tech savvy volunteer who's able to give us that insight.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.